Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome back to another LEGO Marvel Superheroes review. So today we're finishing up with our reviews for the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 with set number 76080, Ayesha's Revenge. This set includes 328 pieces, originally retailing for $29.99 when it released on March 1st of 2017. Now I think this is yet another banger of a set just because of those minifigures. I mean, wow, LEGO really outdid themselves back in 2017 with these figures. They're just really impressive. Looking at the box art, you get your main characters at the top, LEGO at the bottom, minifigures off to the side, and this is actually where we get to see what LEGO's interpretation is of underneath in the middle of Ego, I guess. It's really interesting to see how they designed this. Just like the other two sets in the wave, this is based off promotional art, so it isn't going to be 100% accurate to the film, though we'll sort of reference it here and there. Like this vehicle we definitely saw within the movie, and also this one over here, which it's interesting to see the sizing of that. And of course these characters all appeared, including Yondu, who I don't think LEGO would have included if they knew that he died in the film. Spinning around to the back of the box, you get another alternate angle of the build, and you can also see that this box is a little dinged up. You did end up getting a comic book in this one as well, and just like my other reviews, I am unable to show that because I don't know where it is. Within the box, there were 3 numbered bags in addition to your instructions and sticker sheet. You got 2 instruction booklets, both mimicking the front of the box. Looking at the back of this one, you get your Win Pirate and a transition to the second one, which will include all the fancy stuff like your LEGO Life advertisement, piece count, LEGO City advertisement. Yeah, they used to advertise other themes back in the day, kind of weird. All of the other sets within the wave, which you can find reviews for linked in the description below, card above, and your play features leading to the final overall model. To start off our minifigure selection, this is one of 2 sets in the wave to include Star-Lord or Peter Quill. This figure is exclusive because we get a brand new torso piece compared to the one that came within the Milano, which is more so representing the outfit that you saw within the very beginning of the film. I definitely prefer this one just because that jacket torso print, really amazing. Love how that turned out. You also get the jetpack from the very back, that same sort of, they're trying to mimic that design that we saw within the Milano set, though of course this one being a lot more accurate because of the torso printing there. We'll remove that real quickly so you can take a better look at the back printing for this character, just some more lines to help define the look. No leg printing, which honestly really isn't necessary. Same guns that we've been getting before for Star-Lord, and that facial expression which was introduced back in 2014. With the smirk from the front, and the angry scowl from the backside while he's fighting.
What?
You look like Mary Poppins.
Is he cool?
Hell yeah, he's cool.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all!
Yondu appears for the very first time ever in LEGO form, and I'm really happy that he has leg printing leading up to that torso piece and a brand new facial expression as well. Another thing I have to point out is that translucent red fin from the very top of his head, which is a brand new mold. It is disappointing that we didn't get to see James Gunn's brother wearing it in one of the Guardians 3 sets. It's really one of the figures that we are missing from LEGO, and I would really hope to see him appear in a set sometime down the line. Back printing for this figure as well. Side leg printing definitely would have helped, but can't really complain. This figure turned out really nice. And you also get the arrow, which is controlled by that fin from the very top. And if you're just interested to see how that's connected just with the stud from the very top, really interesting piece that they designed specifically for Yondu. The big bad of this set, or who seems to be the big bad within this particular situation, we'll get to who actually is the big bad in this set later on. We have Ayesha, who is the title character in the set because we get her little pod here, which is technically how we see her within the scene. She doesn't actually appear physically on Ego's planet. It is kind of confusing, but still happy that we ended up getting her as a minifigure. She will appear again within Guardians Volume 3, though we didn't actually get her as a minifigure in any of those sets either, so it is kind of disappointing yet again. Outfit, I'm not exactly sure how accurate this is to the source material. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I think the hairpiece choice definitely could have been better, though it is interesting to get the princess hairpiece in that golden color. You also see some back printing on our character from the very back. And you also get an alternate facial expression. Just a weird character to end up seeing within this set. There's just so much more that I would love to see from Guardians of the Galaxy in LEGO form. Hopefully we end up seeing it in the future, and also we get this little controller for the build, even though technically she's controlling it from her home planet. I don't really get it. Whatever. It's based off reference material, not 100% accurate to the movie. Saving the best for last, we have Baby Groot, who appears with brand new printing compared to the one that we got within the Milano. Here's just a quick comparison of the two side by side. The Milano one is based off the opening scene from the movie, though this one is actually placed a little bit later. And we also happen to get a small accessory of one of those Analyx batteries, which might even be to represent the one that's gonna blow up the entire planet. I don't know. It's really interesting to see that they decided to include that, and we'll talk more about that, again, blowing up the whole planet later on, because we actually happen to get a build. But anyways, looking at this cute little guy, you get the printing from the very front for his little Ravagers jumpsuit, and you get more of a frown compared to the smile that you saw in the Milano set. And you can see that dark red wraps all around, may even be dual molding. We'll take them off so you can see inside. Yeah, it looks like it's dual molding for this character. Really love that LEGO was able to do that. Again, super adorable little guy. Love how he includes those little bar pieces so he can hold on to clip piece accessories. With our minifigures out of the way, it's time to take a look at the 3 builds included. First of which, actually being our main villain of the set, Ego. Yeah, this is what LEGO created to represent Ego, not a minifigure of any type. It is disappointing. The frustrating thing is that this isn't the only time that they didn't make the main villain of the story. They didn't do it for Guardians Volume 3. I don't know why. There really is more potential for more sets. I keep saying that. I'm just hoping that next year or sometime in the future we could see more. Really, this year would have been the best year for them to re-release sets based off the first 2 films, considering we got that wave based off the 3rd one, and all of those molds for those characters would be in production, and all of the prints and such. But whatever, here's Ego. The play feature that's shown within the instructions is that we place our nice Analyx battery right here, and press down to blow off a small chunk of the planet. And that's just connected by those studs there. Lovely. Slightly more exciting, but still I'm not sure if it's size accurate. We have Ayesha's golden drone, which she does happen to come with a controller for that, even though that's not exactly accurate, and she's also here on the planet, which isn't accurate to the movie either. LEGO loves their stud guns. You get 2 of those, 1 on each side, which you can just press down to shoot off into the distance, never to be found again. You happen to get some extras if you lose them. From the back you can see the engines with that translucent purple, which is a nice color to see. Get those ball joints, those Mixel type ball joints from the very back, just for those back wings over here. You get 2 points of articulation, 1 at the base, and then 1 at the very edge over here. Also really like the golden colors being used here, and if this was accurate to the movie, we would actually end up seeing our character right here in this translucent blue area as a display. Probably my favorite build of this set has to be for Yondu's stolen laser drill spaceship. He stole it from the Tyvan people. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, and he replaced it with that little Ravagers logo, which you'll see from both sides on those printed dish pieces. I think that really makes a difference to this build. Just having those 2 printed dish pieces makes it look so much cooler. This is also the one build to include some stickers, which you'll see from the sides and on the very top of this piece, which is interesting to get within here. Now, of course, this isn't size accurate to the actual vehicle in universe, though LEGO does provide some of their own liberties with some side hatches which have various accessories. This one, you can open up this little cubby and you can put whatever you want in there. And from the other side, LEGO is very famous for including fire extinguishers in these Marvel superhero sets, so appreciate seeing that there. And of course, a handy dandy wrench doesn't hurt. From the very bottom, you can see we get one of those spring-loaded shooters, which is to represent the actual drill portion of this vehicle, even though it still may not be accurate. We have some more representation of that from the very front here, and you launch that off just by pressing down. And it shoots off into the distance, never to be found again. You get an extra one if you lose it. Now, the big thing you may be wondering is, how do you access the cockpit? Well, you can see that it's really hard to actually get in there from the very front, so LEGO is kind enough to have a feature where you can pull back this entire section to place your character within the cockpit, which I think is really great. You get that studded area to sit a minifigure, like Yondu for instance. We'll just plop him in, putting his legs on the studded area, and you can push this right back in. And it locks into place. And there you go, you have Yondu sitting within the cockpit of the vehicle. I think that's really cool how they were able to include that. Makes it very easy to put a character in and out and still have the very front of the vehicle look the way it does. So overall, for $30 back in the day, was this set worth it? I think the minifigures alone are really great inclusions, all of which are exclusive and have remained exclusive to this set to this day. I think the builds are also really impressive, all of which are somewhat accurate to the movies, specifically the laser drill spaceship. Do I think it could be bigger? Of course I do, but for what it is, it's a fun little playset. I also think it's just hilarious that this is the one instance in which we actually got Ego in LEGO form. It's just so weird to see that this is how we got that figure. Hopefully we end up seeing an actual minifigure in future if LEGO isn't too scared to make him, or even the High Evolutionary. I really think that there should be more Guardians of the Galaxy sets. If they make them, I'll buy them for sure. So yeah, that's all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, what your thoughts are on this set. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't have to upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!